Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, as requested, a part 2 of my empties video. I'm obviously in my living room, in case you're not familiar with this background. I like to film here every once in a while so that I can have more space, especially since my room is very messy right now, I'm not gonna lie, and I have too much shit to clean out, which we'll have to wait till tomorrow. So I was like, why not just sit in my living room where I have space and I can film this since I'm gonna be pulling stuff out of my bag anyway. So basically, empties, these are just beauty and lifestyle things that I've gone through in the past couple of months. And usually I do this video once every 3 months approximately. My last empties video, which I just posted like a couple weeks ago, that was part 1 of this. I hadn't done a video before then for empties like in 4 months. So I was like, I have too much stuff. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a part 2 and you guys said yes. So here I am. And yeah, I'm gonna share my reviews, if I would repurchase and all that good stuff. So if you're interested to see everything that I've used up in the past couple of months, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So I have 2 of these Dr. Teal's foaming baths that I went through. This one is the Balance and Calm Matcha Green Tea. It looks like this. I am a big fan of Dr. Teal's bubble baths. Yeah, you too? I'm a big fan. I have tried pretty much every variety. Every time I go to the store, I try to see if they have a new one, and they seem to be coming out with varieties pretty often. So I'm always going to the store, and when I run out, and they always have something new. So Balance and Calm, this one is really nice. The scent isn't too strong, so if you're into that, I would highly recommend this one. And then this one is also new here. This is the one I more recently went through. This is the Shea Butter and Almond Oil to Soften and Moisturize. Looks like this. This one has more of a sweet scent. I'm assuming that's from the almond oil. But this one is like a softer formula. Like they all leave your skin really hydrated, really nourished. This one I just feel like you have a little bit more of that like emollient consistency, but they all have a really nice bubbly lather. They all smell really nice. They're like $5 for 34 fluid ounces, so they're really worth it in my opinion. And they all are infused with Epsom salt, which is great for detoxifying your body and just making you feel more relaxed in general. So I really like to try to, you know, go through these and take a bath like at least once a week. Ideally, I take bath twice a week, like before my week starts and then after my week ends, just because I love like capping off my week that way. But yeah, I love these and I highly recommend them. Okay, speaking of bath, I just went through actually last night the Bath & Body Works Champagne Apple and Honey Shower Gel. This one is so nice, and it's funny because this is actually my bottle from last year. I was actually at my friend's house this morning because I slept over, and she was making fun of me because I literally will save, if I don't go through a product like throughout the season and I still have some left over when the next season hits, I will literally put that product away and bring it out next season because I don't like to keep using it into the next season. So by the time winter came around last year, I still had some of this left. So I was like, oh, I'll just save it for next year. And the years go by really fast. So it didn't seem like this was old or sitting around for that long. But I really love this scent. It just smells like fresh apples. It's definitely not a gourmand scent. I think they have it around this year as well. But yeah, it's really nice. I recommend it. Bath & Body Works shower gels are amazing. I'm a big fan, as you may or may not know. Switching gears here because I'm just pulling stuff out of my bag. This is the Better Life Natural All-Purpose Cleanser. I think I spoke about this before. I use this to, you know, every week to spray down my countertops, my bathroom, my sink, all that stuff, and I love it. I even can use it around my dog's food bowls because it is pet safe, it's human safe, it's plant-based, there's no harsh ingredients. It even says it's safe to use around pets, which is really important because I don't like to really use harsh chemicals in my home. And if I do, it's like on a targeted area, like maybe to get rid of soap scum in my bathtub or like bleach in my toilet or like a little bit of stain grease removal on my stove. But other than that, like on my countertops and everything that basically Maple can interact with or touch, like I strictly like to use natural cleaners, and this did a really good job. It's not scented at all, so if you're, you know, sensitive to scents, this is a really good option. I got this on Amazon and I really like it. It did a nice job of cleaning, and it's cruelty free, which obviously you know I am all about. Okay, back to Bath & Body Works for a second. Wow. There's like a tiny bit in here, but not enough to pump out. You can tell this is old because this is the Bath & Body Works Sea Island Cotton Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. This is This is good. I'm not gonna lie, it was not one of my favorite scents. I used it up in the springtime, but to me it smells a little bit too, it's not like too fresh because I love fresh scents. It just smells a little too like cottony, which obviously duh, it's the name, but yeah, it smells like a little bit too florally and cottony, if that makes sense. Like if you could combine those two elements, that's what the soap smells like. It smells good, it's just not my favorite, and I'm not sure if I would repurchase. Let's jump gears to skincare for a little bit. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Oatmeal Mask. I love this. I actually have purchased another one. I'm using it currently. This is really nice, and you would maybe not think that me as someone with oily, acne-prone skin, I enjoy this as much as I do, but I really love First Aid Beauty skincare. Like, I love their radiance pads. I use their Ultra Repair Moisturizer. I'm currently still using it. It's my favorite nighttime moisturizer. I use it almost every night. Even as someone with oily, acne-prone skin, that cream doesn't break me out. It just feels so soothing, and I've recommended it to at least 5 people in my life. I've bought it for like 2 people as gifts and stuff like that. Like, I'm a big believer in that cream, and you get so much product. I believe you get 6 ounces for $32, and you can use it like all over your body as well, not just your face. And that face cream, if you're familiar with it, is so soothing, kind of like this mask. It claims you only need to put it on for 10 minutes, and it helps nourish and rejuvenate your face. It has oatmeal. It smells pretty nice. It's a very gentle mask, but especially in the wintertime when it gets dry here, like it's always dry here, but when it gets drier and colder and my skin is like chapped, in need of moisture and some comfort, I love doing this mask. It's one of my favorite face masks. It's not like a kale and clay charcoal pull out everything from your life and detoxify your skin mask. This is just something that's really nice, really hydrating, and really soothing. So I love using this mask. I think it's a great buy. I believe this is $24, and it lasted me like almost a year pretty much. So this is really good. Speaking of face stuff, the Formula 10.0.6 One Smooth Operator Face Scrub. This is really nice. It smells like bubblegum. And this is a little bit, not of like a harsher exfoliant, but it definitely is not a gentle exfoliant. It's definitely one where it feels nice. It hasn't irritated my skin, but it's definitely one where it's a little bit more intense. Like you can literally just scrub your life away. And I know some people don't like physical exfoliants. I only physically exfoliate my face once a week. And this is one that I was using for a long time. This is a great brand. It makes my favorite daytime moisturizer without SPF, which I've shown several times, but they have some affordable stuff. Some of their stuff isn't as good, but I think this is one of the standout products. It has pumice, oat, and zinc. And I think it's a great affordable scrub if you're looking for something of the sort. The Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, green tea, and cucumber. This is the travel version. I'm currently going through the Orange Blossom travel version, which I really like, but this is my favorite scent. I'm actually currently going through the bigger bottle in my cabinet right now. I use it every morning. It's just such a nice pick-me-up. The scent's really refreshing, and this is definitely one that I associate with like summer and everything because it's so like, it's like a spa, and it just smells like cucumbers, and it just wakes me up. So I really like this. Speaking of sprays, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I go through these so much. I recently just bought another. I'm using it. I have come to the conclusion that if I could get rid of all of my setting sprays, I would go for this. There's something so nice about the formula. The scent's not overpowering, and I love that it doesn't contain alcohol. So I feel like I can use it every day, and I really appreciate that about this guy. I was just recommending this to a girl that I work with yesterday because she told me that she buys all-nighter, and I was like, all-nighter's great, but it has denatured alcohol, so if you have dry skin, just be wary. But yeah, I love that this doesn't contain alcohol because personally that's an ingredient that can kind of like irritate my skin. So this is great and just so easy to use every day. The Ulta Beauty Broad Spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. This is like one of my favorite sunscreens. I love the continuous mist. The formula is not greasy. It's water resistant. It's just a great sunscreen. It has aloe vera, green tea, vitamin E, and I love the packaging, and I thought this was really nice. Obviously we're like in the middle of fall going into winter soon, but this is a great SPF, and I mentioned it I think in my June favorites. I'm a big fan of this, and I would definitely repurchase it. The Teeny Detox Mask Green Tea Blend. This is one that I really liked for a while. It's like completely dried out now. I mean, you can see it's like cracked. You can't like get into it anymore. But this is a great clay mask. It really sucks the life out of your skin. This is one of those really intense masks where once you put it on, it does like harden and stiffen up and you can't move your face. I like that. Sometimes the clay mask that I'm using now doesn't have that texture. Like it definitely hardens, but not to the degree that this does. And this also does have like little exfoliants in it. So when you wash off your face, you can really just scrub your face and you just get like a whole new layer of skin, honestly. And it has like, you know, vitamin E, aloe, it has matcha, it has lemongrass, I think. And it smells really nice. It's just one that is like, it's not like an easy mask to apply like this. Like obviously because of the consistency, it's a little bit more tricky to apply, but I love that it's 75% organic and it's a great mask. Would I repurchase? Potentially, but I'm just someone who, if I haven't found like my holy grail, like I like to just experiment with more things because there are so many products on the market. It's incredibly saturated, so I like to just kind of try everything. This, I don't think I'll ever stop buying. This, because there are so many clay masks, I don't think I would repurchase it right away. The Yes to Cucumber Soothing Gentle Milk Cleanser looks like this. I actually just bought another one. I'm currently finishing my Vanacream cleanser, but after I use that, I will break out my other one like this. And I love using this in the morning because Yes to is a great, affordable, natural, cruelty-free brand. They have a few products that I've tried from the cucumbers line, the carrots, grapefruit, blueberry. I've tried coconuts. They have a few different varieties, and I've tried products here and there from I think almost all of their lines. The tomato mud mask is good too. But this is one of my favorite products ever by them in their cucumbers line. It just smells so nice. I also love the moisturizer. I have that back at my parents' house in LA. That's the moisturizer that I'll use. And I love this because in the morning, I'm not looking for something to really like scrub my face. I don't have makeup on. I just need something to lightly like wash my face and just get rid of the dirt built up overnight. But something that's not going to strip my skin. And this, because it's a milk cleanser, it's very gentle, but I love the cucumber scent and I love how it wakes me up in the morning. I love the consistency. I love the pump. Actually, the application's really nice too. So I love pretty much everything about this product. And would I repurchase? Obviously, I would, because I did. The Kate Somerville Anti-Back Acne Clearing Lotion is something that I did repurchase. This is something that I don't think I can live without. I used to use this twice a day. Now I only use it once a day, and I've seen, besides some hormonal stuff going on in the center of my face, I have seen a really big difference with just, I mentioned my Biossance cleanser. Using that cleanser and then only putting this on once a day, my skin has never been better. Well, besides like my hormonal stuff that I just mentioned, but before this started happening, my skin was looking so good. And I think it's because since this is a strong formula, even though my skin can technically take it, it's a 5% benzoyl peroxide formula. I feel like with this, less is more. Like once a day is good enough for me, because I didn't want my skin to, I started to feel like my skin was kind of getting used to it, which your skin can do, and then thus it decreases the product's effectiveness over time. But I really like this formula. It does feel like a lotion, but I use it as a spot treatment. So I'll just pump a little bit, rub it on my areas, wait till it sinks in, and then I'll go in with my moisturizer. And that's all I do. Like I'll wash my face, tone, do this, and then moisturizer, and that's it, and then eye cream. But this is like my serum, if you will. If I'm not using my AHA serum, then I'll go in with this, and it's a great nighttime treatment. This guy right here, I use this eye cream so much. This is the Malin & Goetz Revitalizing Eye Gel. I got this at Barney's a long time ago, not a long time ago, maybe like a year ago, and I really like this eye cream. It's expensive. It's not like it's not an eye cream, it's an eye gel. It's something that is invigorating, and it doesn't do much to like deeply hydrate your eyes, but it cools them and makes them feel nicer. It does do a nice job of reducing puffiness. I don't think it's super duper intense, but it's definitely nice. Speaking of a large Mario Badescu bottle from like 18 products ago, this is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This is the size that I'm using right now on my bathroom of the cucumber variety. This is a really nice scent. I will continue to repurchase the lavender scent over and over again just because I love the scent and I love how calming it is. It's a great formula, and this is something that I'll definitely continue to repurchase. It's cruelty-free, paraben-free, relatively affordable, so this is good stuff all around. The Thirst No More moisturizer. This is the moisturizer that I was talking about. It's the same brand as this. I didn't realize I had this in here, but have a little bit left in here? Yeah, you do. It like squirts out. I love how thin this is, and I love that truly one pump, well, when it's a full pump, I have another one in my bathroom. One full pump is all I need to cover my whole face. I love how light the scent is. I love that it quickly sinks into your skin, but it definitely does hydrate it because it has like hyaluronic acid, lentil, apple extracts, watermelon, white tea. It's a really nice moisturizer for under $10. So nice to travel with. Scent's really nice. Formula is really nice. Consistency is nice. Honestly, you can't ask for anything better for the price, in my opinion. The Ole Henriksen Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. This is a really nice scrub because this is one where it's truly like a sauna experience. You put it on your face, and then as you blend it in or work it onto your skin, it warms up and it feels really nice, like you're in a spa. So I really like this. I love a lot of the stuff in this line. Well, I've only tried 2 things, this and the pore balancing toner. I actually bought that for my cousin, and then she recommended it to her friends, and she was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Everyone that I've introduced that toner to loves it. And I was like, oh, you're welcome. Finally someone using my advice and taking it. So yeah, but this is a really great scrub, and it's a really nice sensation. It's a great weekly kind of like detox. Oh, I have another Morphe Continue setting mist. I told you I go through these very often. A couple more things. This is the Best Day Raspberry Sorbet Creamy Luxe hand soap. This was the hand soap I used in the summertime. This was from last year, and then I used it again this year, and I finally finished it up. This smells so nice. It's very fresh. It literally smells like raspberry gelato. It's just a great scent all around, and I really like it. This guy, the Tom's Long Lasting Deodorant. I really like this, but then it got all weird and broken, and so yeah, I don't know. Tom's is just probably the most famous natural affordable deodorant. I love this consistency. It just glides on, and it's great. It smells like powder. You can get other scents, but it's a deodorant. What more can I say? The Tarte Pearly Girl teeth whitener. I've had this for so many years, more than I care to admit, but that's why I finally was like, it's time. You gotta bounce. But this is really nice. It does whiten your teeth. I actually have a new whitening pen that's not from Tarte, but it kind of has the same thing where you twist it up and then you just brush on your teeth like overnight, and then you just leave it on, and then in the morning you just brush your teeth as normal. But I really like this. The formula was really nice, and I could see a difference. I don't think it was anything super duper intense, but it was nice. Okay, and then this Burt's Bees Fluoride Toothpaste, the Clean and Fresh. I told you, I think I spoke about another one in my last Empties video. I go through these. I love this formula. I love this toothpaste. It's such a great natural thing without all the sweetness and all the gunk. Good stuff. And now let's talk about some more makeup. The Too Faced Comfort Matte Peach Perfect Foundation. This is in the shade Sand. This is like my super tan shade. I super love this foundation. It's like probably my favorite of all time, or one of my favorites of all time. I just love the scent, love the consistency, love the coverage. It's definitely medium to full, but you can build it up to full. I love this. Another foundation that I didn't use up, but the packaging literally just died on me, which sucks. I actually did a full-on review of this product when it came out a year ago. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation, and I have so much in here, and I like this foundation. My review is really favorable, but the pump just doesn't freaking work. And it's been like that. I've tried to take off the cap. I've tried to move it around. There's no hope for this. And it's funny because I was watching, I don't know if you've seen like James Charles' foundation video he did like several months ago. This is in the shade Medium Olive, by the way. When he purchased that shade and he was trying to test it out, he couldn't pump it out. I think he had other shades that work. So maybe it's just a defect with this one. So I don't know. This one's really weird. I liked it, but obviously the packaging died on me. So maybe I'll try it again, but the market... There's so many foundations. I don't know if I loved it enough to try it again, but it's definitely a great foundation. I think it's good. I went through 2 concealers. One is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. This is really nice. It's definitely a thicker formula, but I love it. It's $22. The packaging is really nice and sturdy. It's full coverage, but it's not as creamy as a Tarte Shape Tape. That I prefer a little bit more just because of the consistency and the texture. It blends out a little bit more easily. This is a little bit thicker, but it's still a great concealer. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. Also has that fat doe foot. Looks like this. I think this is the second Conceal and Define concealer that I've gone through. It's a great concealer. It's not anything to write home about in my opinion. It's a great like lightweight. It's not full coverage in my opinion. You really have to build this up. But it's one of those foundations where if I'm doing like a no makeup look and I want to do some concealer, I'll go for this to highlight underneath my eyes, because it's not something that's going to look too full coverage and weird and have such a stark contrast against the rest of my bare skin. So I do like this. I don't love it, I don't think, but it's definitely nice and I would repurchase it, probably just not at this exact moment. I went through 2 mascaras. This is the Tarte Man Eater mascara. It looks like this. It has a really interesting like pokey wand, but it definitely is one of those mascaras where it's not necessarily the best at volumizing, but in terms of defining your lashes and making sure that, you know, things are spread out and you want to get rid of clumps, this is actually a great mascara. And then the Essence Forbidden Volume Mascara is one of my favorite mascaras. It has like a natural bristle, like pine cone kind of wand, but this is so nice. It's a little bit of a drier formula, but it still gives you such nice volume and length. This is so good, and I got it for like literally $2, so it's a great one. I went through this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive Lash Glue. This is all gloopy and stuff now. I mean, I could technically still use it, but I feel like you should just replace your lash glue every few months just for the sake of your eyes so you don't get any infections. But this is nice. I continue to buy the Kiss Lash Adhesive, either the Lash Couture Lash Adhesive or their regular lash adhesive. They both have biotin. They're both latex free, I think. And then this one has blueberry in it. So yeah, this is a nice lash glue. I love the brush on tip. I love clear lash glue as opposed to black lash glue. And this does a really nice job of holding onto your lashes. So it's affordable, it's $5, and I like it. I will continue to repurchase it. It's probably my favorite affordable lash glue. I went through this Hurrah Almond Lip Balm. This is one that I just kept in like my living room. This smells really nice. It was a nice like easy formula. Nothing super duper special. It was like very emollient when you put it on your lips, but it's definitely not one that stays on for a really long time. But I do like it. It's really nice and really easy to travel with as well. And then the last makeup product in this is the No Problem face primer. I have another one. I love this primer. It truly just smooths out your skin and it feels so nice and slippy and silky. I would say I can't really pump anything out, but this is by the brand Touch in Sol. You can get it at Sephora. I love the packaging. I love that it's not a super thick silicone primer that's going to peel off your skin. If you have dry skin, I think you would like this because I feel like it just melts into your skin because it's so thin. The consistency is really nice. Okay, and then of course I have candles. What more can I say? I just have random candles on here. Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This is one of their older ones. I think they brought back for a sale. Smells really nice. Literally smells like vanilla and marshmallow, but it doesn't smell like vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, which I have back here. This obviously just has a vanilla and marshmallow scent. Almond, not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited about this candle because I love almond scents, but there's something about this, I think it may be the orchid, that I'm not a really big fan of, and I can't really explain why. It's just not my favorite. Fresh Coconut and Eucalyptus. This is a really nice candle. Reminds me of spring, reminds me of the pool. Very fresh, but also kind of like warm and creamy because of the coconut. The Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit. I buy this candle year after year for the spring and summer. It smells so freaking good. It's just very like crisp and tart, but so nice and oh yummy. I love it, and I love this packaging as well. The Lavender Vanilla, not gonna lie, wasn't a big fan of this one either. I don't know why, because it's just like lavender and vanilla literally, but there's something about it that I wasn't a big fan of, so I don't think I would repurchase this. And then last but not least, Pineapple Crumb Cake, one of my favorite candles of all time. Definitely top 10. It just smells so nice. Like I love pie scents. I love like the bakery scents, like the crust mixed with like the sweetness. Like I just love it. And this is such a well-balanced candle. And this packaging is so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. All right, everybody. And that is it for round 2 or part 2 of my empties video. This could have been like a whole other 3 months in and of itself. And it pretty much was. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look at my trash that I've accumulated over the past few weeks. Leave me a comment down below with what you've been loving and what you've been using and what you've recently gone through. I would love to know. Share your empties with me and the people and your reviews of them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.